Hello, this is not good at all. Guys, you want to hear what happened in MetaEx yesterday? This is not a good sign at all. This is not a good report. This is not a good testimony at all. It broke my heart. It is breaking my heart, and I'm bleeding, girl. Hello, once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Imam Khan, and this is my wealth building YouTube channel where I share content around forex trading, cryptocurrency, how to earn in dollars online, and everything that has to do with wealth building ideas and opportunities. I share them all in this in this channel. So if you like such content, hit on the subscribe button and then hit on the notification bell icon so that when I upload new videos, you will be notified immediately. All right. Before I proceed, thumbs up to my returning subscribers. Cheers. I celebrate you guys. Thank you so very much. Don't forget to give this video a like, and so that the YouTube algorithm can show it to more people who it will be of more benefit to. Now, something happened yesterday in our community, in the MetaEx community, and it's so painful. It's so painful. It's so painful. I mean, it was a terrible experience. It was a terrible time, and this would serve as a warning to you. It will cut across not just MetaEx, but every kind of business that you will ever delve into or venture into, be it online, be it offline, forex trading, cryptocurrency, futures, whatever it is, whatever business at all that it is. This will what you will hear, what you will learn and see from today's video will cut across all of them, and it will help you to be a better prepared and to be more disciplined. Yes, it will help you to be better prepared and more disciplined. Now, in the MetaX community, there is a strategy that the teacher, the one who, David Percy, who is responsible for giving us signals, all right, there's a strategy that he has laid down for every member, and he recommends that every member treat with that strategy because, in my opinion, in my word, that is a capital management plan or capital preservation plan. I'll show you in a jiffy. All right, so anybody who sticks to that, his strategy or capital preservation plan, will be safe. All right, but anybody who dares to deviate, you might be succeeding, you might be prospering, you might be making it, all right, here and there, but one day will come that you would be caught in the middle and might mess you up entirely. You know, in our local daily, they say every day for the thief, one day for the owner. So you might have been doing it in the past. You might have been disobeying the strategy plan. You might have been, you might have trashed it, and maybe to you it's not profitable enough. You want quick money, you want quick cash, you want to make quick profit, and then you key in your own details and your own data, and before you know it, you might just run into trouble. All right, so let me show you the. Okay, here is the strategy as laid down by David Percy. Now I want you to take a careful look at this, okay, guys? Take a very careful look at this. This is times 3, so each round is to be multiplied by 3. Okay, what does that mean? This is the profit made, 91%. Now this is the investment, so this is the round. So for round 1, you're trading with, because the investment sum here is $121 right here. Okay, that's the capital. So this is drawn, this very first layer is drawn using 121 as the capital. Okay, so let's assume you have $121. All right, you have $121. What's $121? Okay, so for the first round, you are to trade with $1, and if you trade with $1, you are going to be making 0.91 cents. Now, trust me, to a lot of persons, that is too small for profits. Look at it, 0.91 cents. To a lot of persons, that is too small. They don't like it, they don't want it. It's too small. How can I stay awake? Currently, the time schedule for our trade, for the general trade, it's 2:30 a.m. Between 2:30 a.m. to 3 a.m. is the time allotted for the BTC USDT signal. Now, some persons will feel like, why would I stay awake for 2 a.m. to about 3 a.m. and only for me to make common 91 cents? It doesn't make sense to them. It doesn't sound logical to them. It doesn't sound reasonable to them. They feel like I should be making so much more if I'm willing to sacrifice my sleep. All right, but it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work that way. Now, what we do, this is Bitcoin trading, all right? It's speculative. In other words, you're giving David Percy calls the trade, he gives us a signal. He's speculating that the market will go in that direction. Haven't put together his analysis, the tools that he used, and every other thing, all right? Haven't checked the market trend and all that. So he speculates and says, all right, I speculate that the market will go up, so let's buy at so time, within so time frame. He's speculating. Now that speculation might be bad, might lose, might fail. So if it fails, it means that he will call another trade, signal, which will now be round 2. So if the signal for round 1 went through, you would have earned 0.19, you would have earned 91 cents. Now if it failed, you lost $1, just $1 out of $121. You lost just $1. Are you getting it? Let's not even add your profits. Let's just talk about capital. You lost $1 out of your capital, so you now have 121 left. You now have 121 left. Sorry, 120 left. All right. Now he now calls another trade for round 2. Okay, another trade for round 2. Now you are expected to multiply the capital, the trade amount you use for round 1 by 3. So 1 times 3 will give us 3. So here you use 3 as your capital. All right, and if the prediction goes well, you'll be making 2.71 cents. $2.71 is what you make. Now this $2.71 will cover up for the $1 you lost, $1 of capital you lost, and then the profit of the second round and the capital of the second round. The profit of the second round that you traded with $3. Are you getting it? So your capital is preserved, and you made profit for the second round, then the profit covered the capital for round 1. Are you seeing it? So if you follow this strategy very carefully, at the end of the day, when we get to, if each of the rounds fail, when we get to round 5, which is $81, that means you should be using $81 out of your 1-to-1 capital in round 5. If we get to round 5 and trade with $81, you're expected to make 70, it should be 73 or 74, I can't see clearly, dollars. All right, now at the end of the day, if you put together all the amounts that you traded with, 41, 4, 13, 40, it will all sum up to 121. Are you seeing this? It will all sum up to 121. All right, so if you, let me get my drawing tool again. Now if you add up all the capitals that you used to trade straight up to the round 5, all right, let's do the math together. Let's see. 139.2781. One 39.2781. Now if you add up all the capital that you use to trade each round, this 1 is for round 1, 3 is for round 2, 9 is for round 3, 27 is for round 4, 81 is for round 5. If you add up all the capital that you use, it will sum up to 121. Or if you add up all the trade amounts rather that you used for the trade, it will amount to 121, which is the capital that you have. Are you seeing this? All right, so but at round 5, which you are trading with $81 dollars, if it goes through, you will make $73. And if it doesn't go through, this is it. That's the total of the money you have. You would have lost everything. You would have lost everything. All right, so that is the more reason why it is expected that you stick with the strategy properly and carefully. Any slight increment in these amounts, will get you out of the game even before round 4 or at most round 4. Any slight alteration, in case you are greedy and you want to take your own calculations, you want to do it your own way, please be very careful. Be very careful. Now look at what happened yesterday. Now, why I was lamenting at the beginning of this video is the fact that yesterday I lost close to 70% plus of my capital. This is my trade result. This is my trade result for yesterday's trade. This morning's trade, 2:30 a.m. This morning's trade. See what I did. And you know what happened? This is the first time I decided to try out my own structure, my own plan, not using the teacher strategy. This is the first time I decided to do that since I started MetaEx, and see what I got. I almost blew up my account. In fact, I couldn't even take the trade in round 5. I stopped in round 4 because I messed up. I messed up big time. All right, I ignored teacher's strategy. I ignored teacher's plan, and I did my own stuff, and I didn't even calculate properly. Are you seeing it? So that's the more reason why you must be disciplined and stick with the strategy you are given, capital preservation strategy you are given. Stick with it like religiously. Take it like you're taking drugs. Take it like you are an addict, a drug addict. Take it like that, like you are a drug addict. Take it that way, as if you are a drug addict. I'm repeating it. Take it that way, as if you are a drug addict. Take it that way. Stick with it. It's for your own good. I don't want you to experience what I experienced, because you might not be matured enough. You might not have the heart enough to chest what I just chested this morning. You might not have a good shock absorber to absorb the shock. All right. So you might not be able to bear the risk that I'm able to bear. All right. So for your own safety and for your own good, I'm making and recording this video to warn you to stick with the strategy, the plan you are given. And when you have to create your own, make sure your own can accommodate up to round 5. I didn't check that well. I didn't plan that well. That's the truth. I didn't plan that well. If I had planned it well, I should have planned it in such a way that my mind will be able to house up to round 5 of the trade. Now see how I messed the whole thing up. Now it's not like I'm going to start building from the scratch. It's painful, guys, to lose over 70% of your capital. Not that the trade was bad. If the trade was bad, it's a different thing. All right, but to lose it because of your own carelessness, it's terrible. It's a terrible feeling. You don't want to feel that way. Trust me. You don't want to experience that feeling. So please and please and please, I beg of you, you can be profitable in MetaEx, all right, long term, as long as you stick with the plan. All right, and as long as they stick with the plan too. Now look at what okay, before I even read what the Vipresi said, see what somebody said in the group. He said, this is the 4th time I reached arrow 5 and teacher always have our back. So it means that since this guy's been trading with MetaEx, they've gotten to round 5 4 good times. Now imagine if he wasn't careful, he would have been blowing his account. He will fund again, blow up, fund again, blow up, fund again, blow up. Now the beautiful thing is that every time they've reached round 5, there has not been any time where they lost their entire capital. That's one amazing result, amazing report about the platform. There has not been any time where everybody there lost their entire capital because they got to round 5 and round 5 fucked up or messed up or failed. There has not been any time like that. You get it? Yeah. So another person in my this is our Discord group for signals. Now here, somebody else in my Telegram group for MetaEx, see what he said. He said, my 5th time experiencing it. It is not a good feeling. So this guy has experienced the trade running up to around 5 for a good 5 times. Now imagine that. Imagine that, guys. The feeling is I might be laughing now, but trust me, the feeling is not you don't want to feel it, guys. You don't want to feel it, I'm telling you. So please stick with the plan. Now if I had stuck with the plan, I wouldn't have felt the way I'm feeling, or the way I felt after my capital, after losing my 70% of my capital. I wouldn't have felt that way, because the truth is that if I had stuck with the plan, I wouldn't have even lost. Because everybody who stuck with the plan, they made profit at round 5. They made profit. Now, when David came on board, here's what he had to say. He said, "I'm really sorry that the prediction was accurate for the fifth stage today. Due to the impact of interest rate hikes, dollar bond yields have skyrocketed, causing Bitcoin funds to flow back into the dollar. So my forecast model fluctuates a lot today. I may need to add some data to revise the model to improve the accuracy of the predictions. Please be sure to follow my signals strictly according to the strategy." You see that, guys? You see that? So I thought to bring this to your notice. I thought to share this with you so that you will not fall victim of this, because I don't want you to experience that feeling that I felt. I don't want you to I don't want you to be in that position. I don't want you to come into that shoe. So please, this is a warning. Stick with the strategy. If you decide to come on board, I'll leave the link and okay, there's no link. I'll leave my invitation ID, my invitation code, and the steps, the procedure to sign up. I'll leave it in the description of this video. Then I'll equally leave the link to my Telegram group in this video's description. So check it so that you can join us if you want to come on board. All right, the minimum you can start with is $1. All right, $1 is the minimum you can start with, of course, and you can withdraw your profit anytime you make profit. There's no rule as to when to withdraw, not to withdraw. You can withdraw your profit anytime you decide to. They have a 5% withdrawal fee that they charge. Anytime you're withdrawing, they charge you 5%. All right, so guys, this is it. I hope this video has helped you and has helped you to learn how to be disciplined and how to stick with the plan and follow instructions carefully. I remain your boy and friend, Imam Khan. That will be all for now. Till I come away again next time. Stay blessed.